Hello everyone, and welcome to your 10-minute ab routine. It's been some time since we've had a new video, so I hope you're excited for this one. I'm excited to bring it to you. No other equipment is needed apart from your mat. We're going to be working out together for approximately 10 minutes on a core focus workout. If you're brand new to me, hello, I'm Sophie, as I'm sure you've read from the actually coming onto the channel because it's called Sophie Jane. That's enough of me talking. I'm going to give modifications and progressions throughout to make everything accessible for everyone. Of course, I'd love for you to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and leave any comments below. Yes, enjoy guys. It's a Pilates inspired workout. You're gonna love it. The heat's gonna raise in your body pretty quickly. Let's turn to face the sides, sit bones rooted down onto the floor, knees and feet are parallel and hip distance apart. Reach the arms forwards, just find a nice big length through your spine as you breathe in, and exhale, roll slowly down the center of your spine, gently bringing your head all the way down onto the floor. Taking your hands, interlace your hands behind your head, walk your heels slightly closer into your glutes, take a breath in again, and then exhale, raise the head, neck and shoulders up away from the floor. You want to keep your elbows nice and wide so they're in your peripheral vision, and feel your low back pressing down to the mat. I want you to hold that position. Now imagine I was in the room with you and I'd be trying to put my hand under your low back, and it shouldn't be going anywhere. Okay, you should have that really tight connection from the low back to the mat. Firing up into your abdominis, so your rectus abdominis, they lay on the top, and then as you breathe in, just relax down. Slightly quicker. We exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Using the breath to help with the movement, and fully allow your hands to interlace behind your head to help support your neck. It's crazy how this small movement suddenly begins to bring that heat into the body. And trust me, probably in like 10 minutes time you will be sweating, but you'll be feeling good, your stomach will be feeling nice and tight, and you'll be proud of yourself for moving your body today. We're gonna take 3 more, team. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower, in 2. Now this next one, hold all the way up. Let's see if we can peel the shoulder blades a tiny bit higher up. You still have this beautiful space between your chin and your chest, and your eye line is gazing just above your knees. Float your right leg into a tabletop position where your ankle's over your knee, and then bring the left leg up to meet it. Your knees want to be hip distance apart. As you breathe in, reach the left leg up towards the ceiling and the right leg out, and then exhale, bring it back to center. Switching sides. Right leg comes up, left leg goes out, and switch. Now if you're feeling tightness through the hamstrings or through the hip flexors as we continue through this movement, know that you can bend the knees slightly. So you can always have a bend in both knees. As well with this bottom leg, it can take a bend. Fully extended is quite a progression and is really working the abs. So listen to your body, take it where it needs to go. Notice how the shoulders are feeling. Can we still find that lift and peel of the shoulder blades up away from the spine? Holy moly, already my abs are burning, as I suspect yours are, which is great because you know that you're working your body, making this your last one, team. And then gently release the head, release the feet onto the floor. Now let's open the legs a tiny bit wider. Hands stay behind the head, and we want to lift up. Take 3 tiny pulses and then lowering down. Add in your breath. Exhale, lift, 2, 3, and lower. Lift, 2, 3, and lower. That's it. Really, again, using your breath to help the movement. Still continuing to keep that space between the chin and the chest. And then feeling that work, it's just underneath your chest, into those upper abs. And rather than trying to let the abs pop up, really think of concaving and pulling everything down. Your next one, I want you to hold all the way up. So we continue to hold, we eliminate the pulses, lift the toes up, so just the heels are on the floor. We walk the right leg away, left leg away, right leg in, left leg in. Out, out, in. Yes, now throughout this, can you try to keep the back low back nice and heavy, keep your sit bones nice and heavy, and keep your shoulders lifted up away. And again, keep that high line gazing towards the top corner of the room. And then you can experiment for me. So the further we take the legs away from the body, the more challenging it becomes. A little modification, just take small steps. So that's a little bit easier for you. It's still not easy, but I mean, it's a little bit of an easier option, or taking those larger steps. We're gonna switch legs. The left leg is now leading. How are those shoulders doing? I know I keep asking you, but I want to remind you that I want you to lift those shoulder blades nice and high, up away from the mat. So whether you're joining me from your home, maybe you're on holiday, who knows? You could be really cool and working your core before you go out for the day, or maybe before you go out for your evening dinner. I don't know, let me know in the comments while you're doing this workout. Let me know at the end how you found this workout. And I'm sure you guys know now, you may have seen online that I'm offering full length classes on Zoom. So if you want more and you want to work out live with me, go onto Instagram or send me a message, comment on YouTube, and I'll send you all the info for that. Okay guys, we're gonna keep on going. 3 more reps. You can do this in 2, yes you can. And your very last one. And then gently release all the way down. Hug your knees into the chest. Take a little rock roll from side to side. Massage in the low back. Round yourself all the way up. And we'll spin around, finding our side plank. I want you to bring your right forearm down. Left foot in front slightly, right foot behind. We prop up into a side plank. The left foot's in front still. If you want that modification, lower the right knee down to the floor, but really engage through the right obliques. Otherwise, find the stacked position. Lifting the left arm all the way up. We take tiny pulses up of the hips. So just a mini lift, lift. We're going to be here just short of 30 seconds. I'm doing the timing, so you can just follow along with me. You don't need to worry about any of that. I've got my little clock over there, so if you see my eyes going, that's where I'm looking. We've got 10 seconds to go. You're doing really well. Then we're going to spin round into a plank position. So ready to come onto the elbows. 3, 2, 1. Onto your forearms, rotating round, and make sure your legs are just as wide as your hips. You can have the hands flat, or you can bring the hands together to make a fist. Try to avoid the hips dropping down. As the abs fatigue, the hips will drop. So see if you can keep those hips in line. If you need a little rest, lower the knees down, but keep that engagement in the center. We add a small rock forwards and back on the toes. And visualize a plank, like an actual plank of wood. A piece of wood, it maintains a nice straight line. Strengthening through the whole body, okay? Let those thighs work, let those glutes work. Reaching out from the crown of your head in 3, 2, last one, and lower those knees. Popping onto your hands, we're gonna bring ourselves up to a kneeling position so we can spin around and take our beautiful side plank on the second side. So bringing your left forearm down, right foot comes slightly in front, left foot behind. Lifting up, find your side plank. Know that you can always bring that bottom knee down as a modification. And beginning, let me check, yep, our hip lifts are lift and lower. Now this is also work into your shoulder, okay? So you'll be feeling that work in that left shoulder, but really try to pinch through the left waist as we lift all the way up, reaching the right hand nice and high towards the ceiling. Tiny little lifts. Guys, we've got under 10 seconds in this move, and then we're gonna come onto our backs again to do a little bit more work into the center of the abs, releasing down and roll onto your backs. Now I did this one in my Pilates class this morning. It got a few laughs, so hopefully when you're working out, you'll have a nice little laugh as well. So our final exercise, taking the hands behind the head, raising your head, neck, and shoulders up again, and I'd like you to bring your legs into your tabletop position and begin to lengthen the legs and imagine riding a bike, okay? So how this came funny, I was referencing, it's not just, I mean, I don't know how you ride a bike, but I certainly don't ride a bike like this, but I was kind of visualizing my my legs. Imagine if I was like being super sexy on the bike, and this is what it may look like. So yeah, I do ride my bike a lot, but I look more like a monster. I'm generally going for speed and going as fast as I possibly can. Now to finish off, can we extend the arms towards the legs, palms down, give yourself that extra lift through the head, neck and shoulders. We're gonna hold the legs and then reverse, taking your back pedal. So one leg's really gonna lengthen all the way out as the other comes in. That lower back is still pressed down. If anyone's feeling any tension in the back of the neck, know that you can always bring one hand behind the head for the extra support. Look at your beautiful, sexy legs, toes are pointing all the way away. Let's count it down for 4, 3, 2, and release. Knees into the chest. Give yourself a rock from side to side. Rolling yourself up. We're just going to flip round, go face down, and get a nice stretch through the front of the body. So bringing your hands nice and close in towards your chest, drop the shoulders away from the ears, and then lift yourself up. Allow the hips to lift. Try to avoid hunching the shoulders. So again, we press the shoulders down and back. Take the eye line of the head over to the right hand side. Oh, I can feel that stretch in the front, back to center, and then over to the left hand side. Back to center, all fours kneeling position, and we'll just do a nice cat-cow, so you can do this in your own time, rounding through your spine, one way then the other, just releasing through your spine, and gently finishing off, lowering down to your knees, and give yourself a very well-deserved round of applause. Awesome work, gang. It went so quick. So again, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comments. I'd love to know if you'd like more quick ab routines like this. If you have the time, there's so many other videos in there that you can go and work out now. Maybe you want to do your booty or your arms, or maybe come back tomorrow for some more abs. Awesome job, guys. Thank you.